Dogs should receive kind, compassionate, and maximum caution, but even the most dependable dog owners can make mistakes and take actions that may be harmful. The dogs who served as sidekicks. Hello and welcome to KYC News. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. In this video, we'll examine 14 behaviors you should avoid. Preventing your dog from pulling on the leash. To continue utilizing dangerous human products, watch for updates. 14. Don't pull on a leash. One of the most serious risks of a leash. Do you think your dog might be choking? By their own collar leashes, choking in terrible collars, and this occurs much more frequently than pet owners imagine. That statistics indicate a 26 average each year. 000 dogs suffer injuries, and an even worse high accident involving a collar. Prevalence of thyroid problems have increased observed in dogs who pull on leashes. Often the leash, whenever a dog tugs at it, the collar precisely presses against the throat. The thyroid gland is the cause our pets don't experience injury or inflammation. Understand when to stop pulling, so their response is to attempt to obtain oneself at any price free. The collar's pressure can halt the air entirely or result in a dog's neck buckling. 13th break. Avoid skipping the veterinarian. We are aware that taking your canine is difficult and expensive, yet regular examinations are crucial, for the veterinarian can assess your pet's health, determine problems that you might not even be. Additionally, they will ensure that your dogs are healthy weighted and have clean teeth. Possess good health. The 12th. Don't demand an apology from them. Most people believe that dogs can sense when they have violated the law because they appear guilty, but your dog is innocent, not sorry. They chewed your material, knocked over your plants with shoes, or according to scientists, dogs cannot feel complicated feelings like guilt or shame, merely responding to your body, your dog language use, and voice tonality, both feigning fear or distress because you are enraged at them rather than being angry with them. Work more information on teaching the desired behavior to see. 11 doesn't prevent them from looking around and sniffing. Dogs are inquisitive and have no greater love. Instead of sniffing and examining walkies, provide them valuable time together. Spending time outside is a fantastic method to keep them healthy as one of your priorities. Never limit your four-legged companions. Deter your pal from sniffing around and investigating. Remember that dogs perceive the world primarily by flooding your dog with smell without allowing them to take a walk. Stop and look around is rude. Let them relish their unique moment. Don't use human products on. Number 10. Your pet. Never apply products that you would use on either you or your canine friend. Using human items can hurt your pet. Human shampoo, for instance, will interfere. They no longer have your dog's acid mantle, unprotected against parasites, viruses, and additionally, bacteria makes their skin feel. Human toothpastes that are crumbly and dry. Sunscreens have components that might be dangerous for dogs to consume. To them, remember that any cleaning items containing ammonia or bleach are dangerous to your dog as well. 9. Don't single them out. When in a pack, dogs are social creatures. The wild, they collaborate on everything and they are committed to the pack as a whole. Domesticated animal, you are a part of there when you don't have any money. Pack enough time to spend with your dog. Develop anxiousness over being apart. Be sure that you lead them on strolls and provide when you can. Pay them a lot of attention. Your dog belongs to your family and as a result wants to talk to you. It is beneficial to put in more hours at work. Having a visitor drop by to check on you can also go to A with your pet. Occasionally use a dog daycare facility so they socialize with both people and other animals during your absence. Don't assume your dog is. Number 8. Not bothered by the clothing worn by people such that we are unaware of how hot a sense pavement might become damaged. Keep in mind if the environment, the asphalt, is 85 degrees in temperature. Surface temperatures can get very hot. 140 degrees, a temperature hot enough to burns, cause tissue damage and could lead to, after cutting your dog's delicate paws during your brief interaction, be sure to the pavement with your hand to make sure. Attempting to walk your dog inside after leaving when it's late at night or early in the morning. Cooler and frequently paws in shady areas. Spots. Do not feed them more than 7 times a day. Recommended daily intake. Never give a dog more food than they need. Suggested daily consumption is challenging to you need to, but try not to give those puppy eyes. Be an accountable dog owner. Food love and dog obesity are both on the rise. According to the Association for Pet, more than 50% of obesity prevention American dogs and cats are overweight, or if you are obese, don't give your dog any food. Most of the time, the meals we eat are table scraps. Are either too salty, fattening, or hot for a dog's digestive tract. In addition to acquire the habit of consuming scraps that, after all, your foods aren't good for them. Diet of your pet is equally crucial to your own. Number 6. Never leave a dog unattended in a car. Do not ever leave your dog unattended in an enclosed vehicle. Based on data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Management, the A vehicle's interior temperature might increase even by 20 degrees in less than 10 minutes when a vehicle is parked in the shade. In 10 minutes, it will be 90 degrees outside. A dog can die in an automobile, but dogs don't. They heavily perspire and overheat like humans. Quickly than you might anticipate, lacking the capability to calm down efficiently, as well as the results of maintaining your dog inside a confined vehicle can be deadly. 5. Don't give them anything they don't want. Despite the temptation, avoid giving full-body hugs. Hugs aren't beneficial for dogs, although usually unwanted or dangerous to them, especially if they believe they're a trapped dog, not a human. So having a person arrive and encircle their body with their arms or neck may be unsettling for most dogs. Allow hugs from trusted persons, but that does not imply that everyone like it. Thing in the manner of another human, as opposed to before giving a dog a hug, let the dog lean in. You should stroke their back and chest. Don't dress up your dog is the 4th rule. Don't just purchase your pet clothes, because they might be adorable in them when, since it's cold, you might want to dress warmly. Taking your dog on walks, but bear in mind they have fur to keep their body in balance. If you do reside in a more frigid, use a jacket because of the weather. Make sure the number is not too tight. 3. Stay away from overpowering scents. Dogs have between 1,000 and 10,000 thousands of your perceptual skills, since there are odors that we might hardly notice, yet they can be quite if your dog finds it bothersome. Attempt to reduce fragrances. Cleaning supplies, vinegar, and chili, citrus, and pepper fragrances are not to be used. Say that you cannot have these products in your home. Not at all. However, you should offer a location where the aroma would not be for your dog be an issue. For example, if you are in the chili peppers being cooked in the kitchen, your dog ought to have a cozy bed away from the place they may unwind. 2nd, lock your dog in the vehicle. People and children use seatbelt seats, so why would any be the case? Difference if you don't. For your dog, securing your canine companion and you are involved in a vehicle accident, your dog may suffer severe injuries, or the good news is there are still survivors. There are numerous choices for dog safety. There are zip lines and harness seat belts, harnesses, and various kinds of carriers. Remember to pick up the one that is appropriate for your needs. Never allow your dog to peek through a window. Branches, rocks, or other objects in motion, debris can run into the animal. Much worse, the dog might experience impulse to exit a moving vehicle first. Avoid making people dislike their crate, since they are den animals. Dogs will look for a small dog cave for protection. Whether when you do or do not provide a crate, formally presented as a joyful and rewarding environment offers your pet a safe refuge all their own. Even better, because they can be transported a place to hide when it storms. Safety. Most common error people make while they use the container to train their dogs. That's the worst thing you can do as punishment possible, as the dog will thereafter have a bad impression of the container, rather than whenever you instruct your dog to entice them inside the crate with a favorite toy or reward, so the dog perceives it as a joyful place. Thank you for watching.